Hi, Unveiling. My name is Christina Boudreau, and I am so excited to be joining you for today's video. So for today's video, we are going to be talking about the lie that no matter what I do, I will never be good enough. I don't know about a lot of you, but I have struggled my entire life with feeling like I am not enough. Not feeling like I'm enough for a guy that I liked, not feeling skinny enough, not feeling beautiful enough, not feeling trendy enough, not feeling smart enough, whatever it is. And sometimes in our life, when we don't feel like we're enough internally, we do things externally so that we can feel good enough, like wearing certain clothes or doing our makeup a certain way or posting a certain way on social media or having hobbies or whatever it is. And I kind of wanted to show you this illustration today that this is a picture of our hearts. That in our hearts we can often, have wounds of rejection or unworthiness or feeling unwanted or lonely and isolated. And one of my favorite people in all of the Bible is King David. And if anyone knew what it was like to feel unwanted and unworthy and isolated and forgotten about, it was King David. Because when the prophet Samuel came to Jesse, which was David's father, to anoint the next king of Israel amongst his family, Jesse brought out all of David's brothers besides him. David was left out in the fields. Homeboy was forgotten about, not even accounted for. And it's the prophet Samuel was going amongst the brothers who were tall and handsome and all these different things in the eyes of the world. God spoke to Samuel's heart and said, the king that I'm going to appoint is not over here. He is out in the fields right now. And God spoke to Samuel and said, while the world looks at the outward appearance, I look at the heart. And girls, so many of you are looking to the things of this world, external things, like the world, to be beautiful enough or skinny enough or whatever enough. But what God cares about is the brokenness in your heart. And just like King David was brought out. It says that he was a man of valor. He was a man of war. He was a man after God's own heart. And he saw a young man whose heart was probably wounded because he was forgotten about. And his heart, just like a lot of ours, could be wounded with rejection, unworthiness, or whatever it is. But God wants to take those wounded places, ladies, and he wants to heal them. And from those wounds blossom flowers of beauty and healing and redemption. And from that beauty is a life that is full of us feeling worthy and wanted and loved and accepted by God. And from that place, God can take us and use us like he did with King David, where he became the king and the warrior. And God will use you to be his princess warrior in his kingdom to do amazing things for him, because you have chosen to look into his eyes and not into the eyes of the world to feel good enough. So my encouragement to you today, ladies, is that even though in the eyes of people you might feel forgotten and not enough, in the eyes of the Lord, you will always be good enough, and you were always enough. So that's all for today, but I will see you soon, Unveiling.